Tape 3. Anywho, if you think I should paint this, my 74 this color, leave a comment. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna break it up with black. If I do paint I am gonna paint the truck this color, probably. It's a mix between cat yellow and school bus. And yeah, that's what that does. Here's the motor. I horse traded my Ranger for it, and I thought it was a 360. It's not. It's a 390. Well, you can tell this is down there in the block. I mean, in the sump there. As you can tell, the dipstick goes in the sump. 390s do that. 360s go through the block. Hey, I managed not to turn the camera off this time. Anywho, this is the engine I will be putting into it. Well, I figured I got that out of there. You can't see. Go out in the dark. Yay, I got light. But, yay, that light came on. But, as you well know, I have that four-wheel drive chassis. Wow. Yeah. Here's the 74. No motor in it. I'm thinking about taking this truck and putting it on that chassis. Really no modifications are needed for this truck to fit that chassis. I have the transmission and everything for that chassis, and the bed on this, on the inside, as far as the main floor goes, is foobarred, as well as there on the front wall there, that's foobarred. But the truck, other than surface rust, is maybe a little rot down there in the usual Ford rot places. It's in decent shape for the year. I gotta fix that. But I like the truck. Well, I love the truck, or else I wouldn't be going through the extenses I am. And my 79 was my first truck, but I couldn't register it because no title. And see, I need to fix that before it gets too far gone. Have to buzz that and fix the dent there if I can. I think it'd be some bitch to do it, because that's all enclosed without having to cut it. But as I said, some modifications, meaning that piece in the middle there, which is indented, on most of these trucks had a panel in it, which unbolted. This truck does not have it. So what I would have to do is figure out the alignment of the shifters and cut holes for them. Or just cut this whole panel out, get a piece of steel to put in place. But this, I love the truck. More rot. It's gotten a bit worse. The other cab I can cut sections out of. I'll cut that out and weld the other piece into it. I'm going to have to do it soon before it rots the whole front of this off. This side is starting to do it too. Fuck. 200 and I'm sure it's more than that. It says 25,146 miles. I'm sure it's rolled it once or twice. But since this is a 5-digit odometer, you don't get the hundreds. But I think this would look nice in that yellow. But in that body line there, I'll put a black stripe in it all the way down to where this body line ends right here. If I can get my finger in there. right here, have it end, instead of going all the way around like this does. I have it in there, do it on both sides. And this tailgate shit shot, so I end up having to replace it. Because as you can tell, it's holy. Yep, holy. I really can't save it. Tag's surprisingly still up to date. And gotta change out those and yada yada da. Fix the back bumper. Finish, get some decent tires to put on those rims. I got the other two at the house. I'll see if those will hold air so I can put those on the chassis so I can at least roll that mother around. I'm trying not to get hit here. Walking the shit. Yeah. Just stuff some more stuff over here. But yeah, thinking about putting that truck on this chassis. And as we look in here, right there is where I said most of these are cut for a plate that goes over that for the four-wheel drive. The floors in this cab are pretty much done. As far as where your feet go in that cab ain't that bad, but it has no title. Looks like this is starting to rust. What the hell is that? Yeah, this truck don't have that. Yeah, this one's starting to rust too. Ah, fuck. Anywho, I don't know what the hell that was. That piece is. And it doesn't go all the way around. Nope, right there. So this one apparently hasn't had the window replaced. But I'm going to put that truck on this chassis. For me it's worth it, because then I'll have my original my first truck, and I would have my favorite truck all rolled into one unique package. And gotta do some rearranging around here. Well, one, so I can freaking mow better. I can get all 90% of the grass instead of what I do. Old Dodge will ram it. Comes to parts, they do ram it to you. At least on that one. Fucking dash. Dodge's famous invisible dash. Good thing I don't chunk stuff up there, go right through. Helps if you gotta do any kind of major repairs where you'd otherwise have to remove it. Old bicker. But at any rate, in digressing, that's not the training and transfer. That's in the building. They're coming in here. I don't need them up. The light no more. It's off. There's the transfer. There's transmission. This one's been freshened up. When it was in the truck, I had buggered up one of the shifting synchro, so it was stuck in 4th gear. And the 351 modified that was hooked to it managed to power it. Even though at the time the truck only had just a cab or front end. It was half a truck, no bed on it. So it managed to power it around. Long story. But anywho, like I said, I think I should paint. I'll paint it. I'm thinking about painting this. And on the hood here, where this line is, running a stripe all the way down and around, like Ford had. Just run some pinstripes there in a black. You can barely see it because this color kind of blends it all together on the camera. But yeah, I like this color. Usually you'd be trying to, for four-wheel drives, because you know you want to go out there and play in the mud, you'd want a dark color, but I don't really care. And the paint's free, so what the hell am I gonna complain? Why the hell would I complain? Anywho, if you think I should paint this truck this color, let me know. If not, let me, other than that, I'd have to go out and buy the paint, either paint it original or paint it the color this truck is. It's a dark, as you can tell by spots, it's a dark brown metallic. I'm not sure what they call it for this era, but it's dark brown metallic. That would be the color I'd repaint the truck otherwise. But yep, there's the motor for it. I know it runs because when we had it on the chassis, we fired it up. It purred. It's got a Holley 2 barrel. For those that don't care for them, blah blah blah. This is one of the carburetors Ford put on them. It runs. So what I'll end up doing is I'll put this in the four-wheel drive chassis and put the four-wheel drive crap under it, and this, that, and the other. And yeah, I'll also paint the Bollins over there this color. Not really the Master Trucks, because the Bollins needs, this hood had a lot of surface rust, like the Bollins does here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and there, and on the front of the hood where the Bollins sticker was, and I got painted over these. I got to replace them any damn way. And right here, so I got to clean that up, paint it, make it look pretty again. And with it this bright yellow, I do maintain a private road, and with this bright yellow, nobody can say, "Oh, I didn't see him," because if you can't see this bright ass yellow, you don't need to be driving. I don't know why I'm painting around. Got bored, took these stock tires off of this and put these on my Swisher. Why? Because freaking there's the Billy Goat. I'm just gonna replace the motor on it. I got 2 extra ones. But on this, you can tell I got one of the mandrels off. Ugh, don't kill me. Oh, that one broke. I have a terrible time keeping mandrels on this damn thing. But what I'll do is I'll replace the mandrel and probably put this back on there. And if I do that, I'll put the regular tires back on. If not, I'll steal the ones off of the snapper there, because they'll bolt up, and put those on there because they're a wider tire. I think I wouldn't disturb the grass much with those as I do with these. You know what? Digressing with you guys, I might put those on the front of the buggy. That's neither here or there. Got this piece over here. I don't know how I got it over here, but I got it over here. I think they're cleaning up next door, that's why it got over here. This I'm going to I'm thinking of putting air to it to see if the tank's still good. Probably is, probably isn't. Who knows? Another project, because what I'm thinking of doing, loud boom boom, is I'm thinking about putting my gas compressor on this. Why, you might ask? Well, because 8 gallons doesn't do jack shit when it comes to powering air tools and such. So a bigger tank would help me immensely in doing so. And Dave Rock, who had a good idea with his pressure washer, I might just do that to this. Put casters or something on the front, make it easier to move around. But yeah, I'll drain this, stick some air to it, and see if it blows, run it out somewhere, or if it blows up it don't hurt nobody. And I can pop it from the compressor, whatever. And if this holds air and doesn't blow up, I'll just turn around, I'll put the gas compressor on it and call her fixed. I mean, it would work out for me, because I could use a bigger portable compressor. Like I said, 8 gallons doesn't do jack shit as far as that goes. And if I can use this tank and it's free, you know, that's the best price, then more power to me. This thing, we got the Swiss cheese tire here. It's dry rotted on one side and it leaks air. Same with the back. It's got a dry rot where it's leaking through. But other than that, air in the tires, I go out and I mow with it. I think I over adjusted the linkage on it so it pushes down on one side, because this is a floating deck. And yeah, I'm looking at it and it does look out of balance. Probably why there's a little grooves in the lawn out there. But at any rate, yeah, this, I'll pull that panel off, pull that off, sand it. I think I can still get these. If not, I'll take pictures of them, a picture of one side of that and that, and then have them reproduced. And I'm sure MTD wouldn't mind me doing that, because this is an older tractor, I'm assuming from Garden Way, or better. Yeah, it says Port Washington, Wisconsin, USA. It's model 1668. It's a good mower. Other than the motor being as old as I am, or if not older, probably older than me, because it's got split manifold. I'm just going to take that carburetor off. Got a 21 carb, or I'll just pull the carb off the 16 over there, which is an 18. Now, you can say, can you do that? Well, what I learned from a small engine shop I worked at is these engines are all the same, except for carburetor. They're rejetted for different horses, but they all fit the same engine. So, this one I put new rings rings and stuff in it, and it's got a shitload of blow-by, so I'm gonna have to pull it apart again and put freaking bigger rings in it, and that'll get rid of the blow-by. I did that because I needed the tractor at the time. I was doing lawn work. I still do some lawn work. And anybody knows you need something, you need it quick, you needed it yesterday. So, damn, it's itchy. Either way, I'll replace it. I think this is probably from the 21 here. No? This is a 16 horse carb from that engine. So I'll probably end up putting that back on that. Damn, my leg itches. Fucking mosquitoes. Anyway, 12.5 horse. Pull behind still runs. I just gotta put a belt on it. That'll be killer again. I'm gonna be getting some new toys. Yeah, I say toys, but I'll use them. They're helping somebody do some work and stuff. So he's basically paying me by giving me some of the junk you don't want, which I'll use. I'll use it. Like all this here junk, I use it. I do have one with a good bearing. Alright. And it's straight bore. Awesome. Awesomeness. If you watch my other video, the story of the buggy, it'll go into detail about that. I think the 21 was here. Scrapped it. Shit. The carb went with it. Never mind. Unless I can find another 21 horse carburetor, and that'd be killer to put on the Bowens. If not, I'll put it on the twin 2 on the LT16. Get that running. And when I become rich and famous, I'll build a, if not famous, rich, and can afford to, I'll put some put a loader on that bad boy, if the drive will take it. Anywho, if not, it'll go on here. Pardon me. Yeah, I'll put a loader on that, and that way I can use it around this place. I call it this place, my garage. I call it my garage to my buddies. It lets me put my shit here and a whole lot of cussing. Anywho, yeah. This is another project in the works. Get a set of those ag tires for the buggy. Later I'll steal that one off of this, put it on there. Put those tires on here. I'll probably post that video on off-road mower, Southern off-road mowers as well. If it don't pop up there anyway. I'll probably take a picture of this, post it on Southern Off-Road Mowers. Yeah, I figured I'd put those on here, because I mainly use this deckless mower for pushing cars around, or here. If I could weld a hitch to the back of it, I would put a grease hitch tube on there, so I could use the multi-ball off of my tractor. And here's another motor project in the waiting. This one I'll either put on that, this, or something else. Maybe that off-road mower. For a stock mower, it sure does haul ass. And I gotta fix the brakes on it, so I don't have to Flintstone brake it anymore. But yep, 2 matching tractors, 2 Dynamark tractors, both rusty. That one's for you, pisser, and all that rust. Anywho, yep, some shout-outs. Murray Mayhem, he'd probably enjoy seeing this one. And my other mower, I'll leave it stock because it goes plenty fast enough. I ain't screwing with it. Like I said, I got a Flintstone brake it, and instead of taking my feet off, I just as soon leave it as is for now. And this mower has the same transmission. Damn. This mower has the same transmission as my buggy. But if that goes out, I'll just use one of those, something like that. But I'd like to find me an MTD tractor with the Variadrive that would suffice even better. Because those you could run stock pulleys and it'd go a whole hell of a lot fast. But yeah, I found out the Variadrive tractors are better for if you want speed, because you can also lower the ratio down between the two and you can pull with them. But this one does fine for me. One trash pick, and that I got from my brother from a cleaning job he did. It had a 18-horse twin 2 on it. I really don't have much luck with these twin 2s. We'll put that twin 2 on there. The Magnum. I'll make an exhaust system for that, put it on there, and have me one hellacious tractor for doing grading work, small grade work jobs. Yep. It's got one of those MTD quick change 3-point hitches on it, and of course it's got the little blade on there. I even got a little bowl on there for trailers. So if I got this one going, I'll probably take that motor, put it on here because I know it runs for the time being, so I can use the tractor, and then when I get around to it, putting Magnum on it, because I got to do some wiring to this, because this thing is God knows how old, and I figure I like the tractor. Oh, damn. Don't know why I'm yawning a lot. Well, I'll have to do some sheet metal work to it. Fix the rod for the clutch pedal. Not big stuff, but I'll fix it, get it running. I used to use it when I did have it running. So that's why I was thinking about putting that command on here. Because with the command I can pull start and wouldn't have to fuck with it much. Unless I decide to take this motor, put it on here. Put command on there. If I get ballsy enough, I'll see if the Magnum fits on there. Put the Magnum on there. Overkill. Yeah. But those are some ideas. One of my buddies, Murray, mid-engine riders. Yeah, your butt sits on it, just like a forklift. Yep. They're decent mowers. It's just with the ethanol and crap, it eats out the little seals in the carburetor and gives you all sorts of troubles. Yep. This one I can pull start. If I get ballsy enough, I can use a drill and electric start it. I don't think I would, but I could if I wanted to. It'd be interesting. I used to have my other garden tractor going around. Here's that, or take the hitch off of this, put it either on this tractor or this tractor. I think I'll put it on that tractor if I was to, and use it. Yep. But yeah, when I get my new toys, when I get some whatever I'm gonna get from over my other buddies, I'll do a video on it. Shala. Yep. I am skilled enough to do body work. And most of the other work, like the airlines here. Yeah, I gotta get a freaking ladder and come over here and fix the air system on the other side. You didn't see that. But, yeah. Comment. Huh. Electric interference right there. See it working on the camera. That's fucked up. Anywho, if you think this would be a good color for the truck, put a comment in the description. Yeah, the light's going on and off. Get some aluminum foil put around them bulbs to check and make sure that's what it is. If not, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on. I get pissy enough and go from there. But, yep. I got a bottle of nitrogen. Don't know what the hell I use it for, or what it's used for. Compressed nitrogen. Where I got it, the guy was doing stained glass work, so I think this was used for his torch or whatever. Damn mosquitoes. But anywho, yeah, I don't know what the hell I'd do with that. Probably turn it back in. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever. Later, tubers.